Nigerian Judicial Panel condemns 2020 Lekki tollgate shooting as a massacre. The Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution at the Lagos Court of Arbitration had been charged with investigating last year's notorious Lekki tollgate shooting in Lagos, when Nigerian security forces opened fire on young people protesting peacefully against alleged police brutality.
The panel also found the conduct of the Nigerian Army was exacerbated by its refusal to allow ambulances render medical assistance to victims who required such assistance. The Army was also found not to have adhered to its own rules of engagement. However, Lagos Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has said the Lagos state government would implement the panel's recommendations, according to local media. This will help in proper restitution and compensation for everyone who must have been wronged. I want to assure you, a white paper will be issued. I am going to constitute a committee to review the document between 2 weeks and bring out a white paper, Sanwo-Olu said, according to the International Center for Investigative Reporting.
Around 70 victims of police brutality have been awarded a total of 410 million naira as compensation. The chairperson of the panel, Justice Doris Okawobi, was quoted in a statement released by Lagos state government Monday. What happened ahead of the bloody events at Lekki tollgate last year? Demonstrators had been taking part in daily protests across Nigeria for nearly 2 weeks over widespread claims of kidnapping, harassment and extortion by a police unit known as the Special Anti-Robbery Squad. The shooting on October 20th would ultimately quash Nigeria's fledgling youth protest movement, known as #EndSARS. The panel's report furthermore alleges cover-up attempts by police, which it says cleaned up the aftermath of the shooting at Lekki tollgate and failed to preserve the scene for investigators. The police officers also tried to cover up their actions by picking up bullets, the report says. It also accuses Nigerian authorities of tampering with CCTV footage and removing the bodies of the dead from the scene. The report recommends that all members of the Nigerian Army, except for one major general that were deployed to the Lekki tollgate, face appropriate disciplinary action and be stripped of their status before being dismissed. They are not fit and proper to serve in any public or security service of the nation, it says. It also recommends that the Nigerian Army should be discouraged from intervening in the country's internal security, adding that the dark days of military rule is over and more democratic principles and approaches are required to win both the peace and public trust. The government, it says, should do all it can to bridge the gap of distrust with the youth and calls for a monument to be erected at the Lekki tollgate with the names of the victims inscribed. Tears filled my eyes. The truth needs no defense, said DJ Switch, who live-streamed some of the events of that night and was later forced to flee the country. Justice is totally incomplete without accountability, Ibrahim added.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.